up, a local softball team is in the World Series and will check on the PGA for the 3M Open Golf Tournament. Here it goes. Game has sports next.
Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Earlier this week, the Barnwell 12U softball team headed to Louisiana for the Dixie World Series, and then on Saturday they played their first game representing South Carolina. Taking on Team Georgia, the Barnwell team started off strong with some great defense, as you can see here with this double play, and they went on a hot streak offensively as well, holding on to a 3-0 lead through the third inning. Ultimately, Team Georgia got the win 7-5. But the South Carolina team plays again on Sunday at 10 a.m. for a chance to stay alive in double elimination. We'll have more on Barnwell's World Series run throughout the weekend. Over in the MLB, the Braves hosted the Brewers for Game 2 of their series, and it was the Marcell Ozuna show. Bottom of the first, Braves up by 3. Ozuna smacks it to left center for an RBI double, and that'll make it 4-0 as he lets the Brewers know that they are too small to handle the Big Bear. Then in the bottom of the 7th, Braves up by 6. 1 on for Ozuna. He sends it out to right, and that'll do it, folks. The Braves go on to win 11-5 and take the series. Sunday's final game will start at 1:35, and we'll have highlights right here at News Channel 6. Saturday was moving day at the 3M Open. Defending champ Tony Finau looking to make a run. On the par 4 11th hole, Finau putting for birdie, a great read to sink the birdie putt from over 40 feet away. Finau moves to 11 under, and then on the next hole, Finau's second shot from the rough right in front of a tree. He lands the ball on the fairway, and it rolls all the way to the green. Finau would sink yet another birdie to move to 12 under and would manage to finish the day at 14 under in solo third place. Then in first place, we have Lee Hodges, who was atop the leaderboard after round 2 and has managed to stay there. Here's his tee shot on the par 3 13th, a great shot from him that lands the ball just over 4 feet from the pin. Hodges sinks the birdie putt and moves to 18 under. Then on the final hole, here's his third shot from the green side bunker. Hodges with a nice shot out of the bunker. That'll stop about 7 feet from the hole. He would make the putt for birdie and finish the day in solo first at 20 under with a 5-stroke lead. So with that, let's take a quick look at our leaderboard. We can see Lee Hodges is holding firmly to solo first, and he's got a 5-stroke lead on JT Poston. Then in third is Tony Finau, followed by Aaron Baddeley at 13 under. And finally, also in the mix, we have a local guy, former Georgia Bulldog Keith Mitchell, is tied for 5th at 12 under. It's been a very eventful tournament thus far, and Sunday's round promises more excitement. So we'll keep you posted on the rest of this tournament throughout the weekend. And that does it for sports.
Kira, thanks. Coming up, inspiring students for the upcoming school year. A local church sharing a positive message when we come back. I'm Mike Reborn.
Good Hope Baptist Church in East Augusta is hosting its annual back-to-school giveaway today.
That's right, a dance-off, Black Greek letter organization strolls, and guest speaker, all promoting a message of hope to the community.
There's a seed of greatness on the inside of you. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter who your mama is, doesn't matter where your dad is. That doesn't negate the fact that there's greatness on the inside of you. We do our programs for the needs of the school, so we talk on different topics, whatever the school needs are. But we do talk about bullying, suicide prevention, mental health. It's a big thing right now, and especially in the Black community. Not just in the Black community, but all communities, because suicide is at an all-time high. I believe in this generation, and we have to go out after our children with everything. Everything, our whole heart. That's where I dedicate my life to this generation, to encourage them, to motivate them, to go after their goals and dreams, not become a prisoner of their past, but be empowered by your future. That's our message. Go and be great. Be a great human. Be a great citizen and make a difference.
Every school-age student received a book bag full of supplies and a bag lunch.
The event ended with a prayer for all the students.
Wonderful event, and shout out to our producer, Tara Hadley. That's her church, and she shot the video and interview.
Wow.
Yeah,
way to go.
Awesome.
Well, we have some more storms tonight, ending after midnight, but then Another round comes in tomorrow as the cold front starts to approach. Temperatures are approaching the mid-90s, but heat indices approaching 106 degrees across our western counties. So take it easy outside, drink plenty of water, take breaks as you head to the pool. You don't want to be outside too long in this heat. And the good news is, once you get towards the first day of August, temperatures drop down to 90 degrees. So pretty good cool down ahead.
After this heat, words like cold
Yes.
front and drop sound good.
Yeah.
Football team is in the World Series, and the Augusta Green Jackets made history on the road this weekend. Kira is next with sports.
When it comes to getting out of an abusive relationship, there were several different challenges. Having someone by your side that you can just sit and talk to and tell your story to, and they fill the paperwork out. Even the officers were amazed at how fast I had gotten a protective order. And I remember educating them about their resources and safe homes. It's all a process, and it's long and it's hard, but you just have to be willing to do it.
Get that News Channel 6. The pool forecast is brought to you by Clear Choice Pool and Spa. For pool maintenance and renovations, make the clear choice. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
On Sunday, the Barnwell 12U softball team played a doubleheader in the World Series. They got a shutout win over Louisiana 10-0 in Game 1 and looked to beat Mississippi in Game 2. The Barnwell team started strong, leading 5-0 halfway through the game. Mississippi did rally back a bit, but it wouldn't be enough, and the Barnwell girls got the win 8-7. They will take on North Carolina on Monday night at 8:30 p.m. The Green Jackets Sunday schedule featured a doubleheader against the Charleston River Dogs, and Augusta got the dub in both games. In Game 1, they prevailed 3-2, with pitcher Ronaldo Alessandro earning the win. And then in Game 2, it was a team effort as the Jackets pitching staff combined for the first no-hitter in 6 years and the fourth in franchise history. Let's take a look. It was Landon Harper getting the finish as Augusta threw a combined 7-inning no-hitter to finish a 2-0 shutout win over Charleston. There is the win. Now, Seth Keller started it off pitching 5 1/3 innings, with Harper finishing the final inning and 2/3. For the first no-hitter since 2017. For even more sweetness, we have the former River Dog Dawson Diamond behind the dish as catcher. The Jackets will be back at SRP Park on Monday at 7:05 p.m. In the MLB, the Braves looking for a sweep of the Brewers on Sunday. It was a really back-and-forth game. Let me show you what I mean. Bottom of the first, Braves down 1. Austin Riley sends it into the stands to put the Braves up 2-1 with 1 out. Then in the bottom of the third, Braves down again. Matt Olson hits a historic 3-run homer to right, putting the Braves up 5-3. Olson's 34th home run of the year is the most in franchise history, plus it gives him a league-leading 86 runs driven in on the season. Man, there's no stopping that guy. Back to the game. Braves down 6-5. Marcell Ozuna at the dish. He goes yards to deep left field, and the score is tied at 6. Hats off to the Big Bear. He's homered in every single game this series. There's no stopping him either. And finally, in the bottom of the 8th, one on for Matt Olson. That's his second shot of the day, and he sends it into the bullpen. We'll tack on some more RBIs for the league leader and give the Braves the sweep as they beat Milwaukee 8-6. And finally, Sunday was the final round of the 3M Open, a monumental day for Lee Hodges. He came into Sunday's round at 20 under. Here's his second shot on the par 4 second hole. He'll lay that shot up under 5 feet from the hole and go on to sink the birdie putt as he moves to 21 under. Then on the par 5 12th hole, Hodges now at 22 under. He's able to put together a great shot sitting under 3 feet from the pin. He would sink the eagle putt to move to 24 under. Hodges with a 6-stroke lead through 12 holes. And on the final hole, his third shot will get some very friendly backspin, placing the ball 16 inches from the hole. A truly incredible shot onto the final green for Hodges. You can see that he's really feeling it. There is his wife and his college coach, Alabama's Jay Sewell, very excited for the moment. And the putt that seals the deal. Hodges sinks it to win his first PGA Tour event. Hugs all around for his wife and his coach as Lee Hodges wins the 2023 3M Open by 7 strokes, finishing 20. 24 under. Big congratulations to him. And that does it for sports.
Kira, thanks. Slow braised shredded beef making its way to Taco Bell. All about the new menu item when we come back.
After first, the call is free, and there's never a fee until we win. That's the strong arm.
For those who love tacos and grilled cheeses, this story's for you. Taco Bell will be offering shredded beef as the protein filling of a new grilled cheese taco, which is stuffed with a blend of cheddar, mozzarella, and pepper jack before more cheese is added onto it and grilled on the outside. More cheese. The whole thing is meant to be dipped in either a nacho cheese sauce and that's more cheese, or a zesty red sauce. So, if your arteries aren't clogged yet, you can head to Taco Bell. Now, a company representative says you can get the new shredded beef in a burrito or a chalupa. You can order it at certain locations. I guess you want to call it before you go. It all starts this Thursday. Taco Bell's been working on this cheesy recipe for 2 years now.
Very cheesy.
That's a lot of cheese.
You know what? We do so many food things on here. I feel like one of these days we have to do like a taste test where we actually try one of these things that we talk about.
We hate it.
But yeah, we'll probably hate it.
And there's a lot to talk about in the forecast.
Well done,
I
Miller.
thought of that at the last
That was
minute.
cheesy.
That was very cheesy.
Well, we're absolutely dipping down into the upper 80s
Wow, zesty.
for the last week. We're starting to go into August. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. We're having showers and storms tomorrow, so you want to stay weather aware. It'll be dipping into the 80s.
Stay weather aware.
Weather aware.
We're aware that it's hot.
And eat your tacos while you're watching the storms.
All right, be sure to join our crew in the morning for